In this video, I'm going to talk about SupportHero.io and how you can use this to build a self-help support portal for your business. So stay tuned as I walk you through all the features and the reasons why this is a pretty good choice. Hey everybody, this is David with another Tech Smart Boss video. Today we're going to talk about this product called Support Hero. I mentioned this product on episode 73 of the podcast, so be sure to check that out where I talked about building a knowledge base for your business. The reason I like Support Hero is because they are dedicated and focused on making a great self-help support experience for your customers. And what you'll find is that every help desk product tends to have a knowledge base and a portal that's included. But what are they? They're a help desk company. So that's where they're going to spend the majority of their roadmap and their development effort. So from a best of breed perspective, I really like leveraging something that integrates well with your help desk system, and it's something that's standalone. So as you switch help desk systems, which you will do, you can still have your knowledge base and all the Google SEO that comes with that maintained. And that's sort of the proposition of Support Hero. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to log into one of a brand new account for TechSmart Boss. And we're going to take a look at the interface, and then I'll show you actually the site that I use for my primary business, Yurbi, as well. In fact, if you go to supporthero.io, you can click on that little widget here, Need Help, and you'll actually be able to get a little bit of experience and see the support widget in action as you use it. So I'm going to flip tabs here. I'm going to go ahead and log in as my TechSmart Boss account. Let me go ahead and put that in there. And this is a brand new account. I literally just signed up and paid, so this is not on a trial. And you'll see that right away it gives you the opportunity to import if you have existing FAQs. Now it is limited. I'll click here and show you. These are the only choices they have. So if you're using one of these help desk systems today, they allow you to go ahead and import and keep those things synchronized with Support Hero. Generally, you're not going to have those. So what you're going to end up doing is building your own content. But the nice thing is it's really easy to do, and they've structured it out pretty easily here. You'll see the process flow here is you're adding your articles and your tutorials. If you want to, it's optional, but you can put that little widget on your website. So that's the little help desk widget we talked about here. You can put that and customize that on your actual website so that people can search for your knowledge articles where they are at that moment. What's nice about that is you can add specific URLs to show articles in the context of what web page they're on in your product or your website, which is really nice. We'll look at that. And then you can customize that contact form, and that's how you can integrate with your existing help desk tickets, and you can do what they call deflect tickets. So let's walk through a little bit of this to show you the process. First thing, adding content. Really simple. I mean, you've got your straight up, what you see is what you get type of editor here. Let's add an article. You'll see here you can add articles or tutorials. The big difference is a tutorial is more video based. You'll see that you just put in a URL to a video. An article, you have the ability to wrap text, but you can still put in videos and embed things really easily. So I personally like using the article type, but you can use both for sure. Pretty simple. You select your category. You can add as many categories as well as subcategories. So you've got categories, and you can have parent categories, which is very effective. Once you add your category, you can put your text in. I'll just put some text in there. And if you happen to know that there's keywords that people might be searching for that might not be in the article itself but might be relevant to this article, you can put those in as well. So very easy to do that. Let's just give this example article as a title so we can create that. So you can see I can create that as a draft as well. So you can pre-prep all of your articles and not have that on in the portal or the widget, which is really nice. So it's just that easy to create an article from scratch. Copy, paste, do whatever you want. And if I turn that on, you'll see here I can preview my help center. And right away, look, there's my category that we just created. There's that article that we just made. Let's go ahead inside the category. There's the article. and there's my text. And all of the articles have feedback mechanisms, like I talked back in episode 73, where you can get feedback from your customers if that solved their problem or not, and that can be a signal to improve your article. And watch this: if I do say no, it's going to actually give me the opportunity as a consumer to give some feedback and suggest how to fix that article. So lots of nice touches like that. Now, as I mentioned in the URL section, is where you can add a specific URL where you have that little widget put in and display specific content. Very nice. Let's look at this contact form, because this is one of the areas that I think they really do well, in that you can, if a article does not respond to the user's question and they have more, or if you just want to have a contact item in your header and you want them to be able to reach out to you, you can force them to search the knowledge base before they can submit that ticket to you. So you'll see here, this is the out of the box kind of setup. You can basically set up all sorts of questions. Do they have a bug? Do they have a question about how a feature works? Are they trying to do something? I'll show you this live so you can kind of see how this works. But you can determine how the messages appear when they have to search. And in the form submission, you can determine where that email is going to go to that. So this is something that most of your help desk systems allow an incoming email from customers. What's nice is they send this email from Support Hero, it sends it in the context of that customer. So at least in the case of the help desk systems that I use with Kayako and Help Scout, it actually comes in from that person, not from Support Hero, which is great. Let me actually show you that in progress. I'm going to show you, this is my help center. This is support.yurbi.com. So I've aliased the URL from Support Hero to my actual URL. You'll see here all kind of robust things like icons and images and easy to describe text for your categories. You can control what shows up in your popular articles. You can control your header and link to things. So, for example, if I had a particular search on how to build a dashboard, I can search that, and it's going to bring out all the articles that relate to that, and I can quickly, as a user, find that article. And you'll see in this particular case, I've got embedded video and things like that. So very easy and very useful for a user to navigate. I can also go straight to that contact, which is a form. And you'll see here are the choices that you saw. So I've customized mine a little bit. And you can say I'm trying to do something and not quite sure how Yurbi can help me do it. I'll click on that. It'll say, tell me more about your request, and I can send that. So in this case, I did not require the user to do a search because I'm kind of sure that they already tried in that case. Let's go back and change the answer to I have a bug. You'll see here it took me to a search step. So I've got to kind of search the knowledge base, and this is where Support Hero helps do what we call deflecting tickets, which is a very nice approach. I can go back to the help center like that. So all these deflected tickets every day, and you could change that to do a weekly summary, but every day you can start to get emails on failed searches. These are things that people are coming to your help desk to look for, and they're not seeing it. You can see the keywords that they're looking for. That's a trigger to go in there and add a knowledge article based on that. You can also start to get understandings of how many times people are looking at your widgets, how many tickets have been deflected. So they maybe they started to contact you and they did the search and they found what they were looking for. That's considered to be a deflected ticket. And you'll see they spend it's a lot of really valuable information in their reporting portion of their dashboard here, which again, I haven't personally seen this type of information in your Zendesk, in your Help Scout, in your Kayakos, and all your help desk tools, because again, their focus is on help desk, not on the knowledge base. And the only time I see this is when I use enterprise tools like a BMC or CA or ServiceNow, and even those tools honestly don't give you all the information that you're getting here from Support Hero. The last thing a couple last things here. One, you can kind of customize all the features like your theme colors and things like that. They've got some great integrations that you can tie in with, which are very nice, and they're always coming out with new integrations on their roadmap. And one of the last things I'll point out is from a plugin perspective, if you're using WordPress and you want to put that widget on your plugin, they have, if you do a search for Support Hero, you'll see that they actually have a WordPress plugin that makes it really easy to install and do that widget. So I won't go into that in this video. So hopefully you got something out of this. You'll take a look at Support Hero. You can see the pricing here. It does cost, so this is not something that they have a free tier that you can necessarily try to do. Have a trial, so you can definitely try that. But I would say if you are, listen to episode 73, see if you need this for your business. Episode 73 of the podcast. And if you do, Support Hero is a great choice if you are able to afford the price here. If not, then take a look at your help desk software and make sure you pick one of those that have a built-in knowledge base. But just be cognizant that when you leave that tool, you're going to have to do a migration, and you might have some disruption in your search engine optimization as you switch from their knowledge base to a different help desk system or to a different knowledge base. Hey, if you like this video, definitely leave a comment, subscribe to our channel, share this with your network of folks. Also, check out our Facebook page where we're doing videos and we're doing content out there as well. And stay tuned for the next video.